While Counter-Strike Online was released in Korea in 2008, the joint venture between Valve and Nexon was made in 2007. If players were to click through the heavy zombie, a banner is noticed which reads Copyright 2007, Nexon and Valve Corporation, all rights reserved. Counter-Strike Online once made an appearance in the World Cyber Games 2012, replacing Counter-Strike 1.6. Due to the lack of support, the game was the first and last to be featured before WCG closed down in 2014. However, the competitive scene is still alive, held in countries that are hosting the game servers to this day. Shanghai in 2013, Seoul in 2014, Jakarta in 2015 and Taipei in 2016. Although Counter-Strike Online has no relations with Steam with the exception of Nexon Zombies, the game runs on a Steam backend. If players were to access the game console, the Steam logo is seen at the top left corner of the window. This is because the game's engine is the same as Condition Zero, a 2004 Counter-Strike game released on Steam after CS 1.6. Nexon has previously invited a few famous South Korean celebrities to comprise their roles in Counter-Strike Online. One of them is a female actress, Jin Se-yeon, who stars as Song Jae-hee in Doctor Stranger and Ok Neo in Flower in Prison. The other is Yeji, a singer, rapper and dancer from the girl group Fiesta. It is also interesting to note that Yeji starred in a crossover between CSGO to promote her upcoming single, Foresight Dream, as well as the game's Xenoid patch, a revision to zombie mode which featured her face in the banner. Player characters, widely known as skins, are sold with familiar maps as their background. By taking some examples, Yuri features the Italy map while Mei features the Moonlight background. For some unknown reason, Kid Icon's background remains unidentified till this day. While the Korea version features a configuration that automatically changes the blood color for accounts that involve players below 18 as a form of censorship, the China version is somewhat unique. For players on CSGO China, the regular zombies are replaced by psycho zombies, or more commonly referred to as scientists, because the former has a more gruesome look, and the blood color is defaulted to grey. But strangely, the option to disable it is not available, making it the only version to feature blood permanently. The Blade Runebreaker is currently the melee with the longest range in-game. As a Transcendence Decoder exclusive, the length of the secondary attack combined with the force field even surpasses the Magnum Drill's secondary drill attack. We are talking about more than 4 meters here. The Black Dragon Cannon is one of the premium weapons obtainable from decoders, a cache item. Known to be very powerful due to its explosive shots, this artillery could take out several enemies at once with one round. Because of its symbol of wealth and formidability, a promoter was seen holding a replica during the World Championship 2013 in Shanghai, China. Initially, Counter-Strike Online was the pinnacle of pay-to-win nightmare every Counter-Strike fan has dreaded, by locking most of the weapons with either in-game points or cache points. To make matters worse, they were not unlockable as permanent items, forcing many players to spend on cache points to enjoy permanent but different weapons, including the gambling den of decoders. It wasn't until late 2014 when Nexon Korea had to comply with the government's anti-gambling policies, causing them to revamp the whole game mechanics to be more generous by introducing the free patch that was rolled out to other Counter-Strike Online versions. This was the major turn point that saw all default arsenals in Counter-Strike restored to the player's inventory, as well as the beginning of more generous giveaways. Counter-Strike Online previously featured a game-breaking exploit which involved an anti-zombie axe. Released in 2010, the Skull9 had an animation delay that allowed the user to switch to a secondary or primary weapon, and the hit would still register. In zombie modes, coupling that with a very powerful weapon such as the Black Dragon Cannon was capable of dealing extremely high damage with Deadly Shot, a skill that causes all damage to be registered as headshots. Although Nexon Zombie was the first version to patch this, the Korean, Taiwan, China and the Japan versions had theirs fixed at a much later date, with the publishers strangely compensating abusers with 100 Transcendent decoders each. For those who didn't, they received 10,000 mileage points instead.